Alright guys, what's up? This is going to be an incredibly hard video. I'm going to... Okay, alright, we're comparing the Armor's Work split frame versus the real one. Gunsmith Bro was the first one to make it in the airsoft world. And it's been out for quite a while. I want to say a year or more. I own two of them. One you guys have seen, the other one you guys don't ever see, no one actually ever sees. I have two guns that I use for abuse. One I actually play with, that's my Infinity, and the other one is strictly for testing my compressor and testing out products or anything that I have ideas about. And this is the one you guys have seen. This is the Hulk Smash one that is incomplete. That's the project itself. It's durable. You get what you pay for, but the issue is it's so damn much. Guys, I've seen this kit close to $600 here in America. Alright, so with that being said, you got like a 400, highest 500 Gunsmith Bro versus what is it, 140 bucks. It's such a huge price gap that it's just really hard, because I already had I think Christoph, I apologize if I said your name wrong, but you asked me, is it better just to get the Gunsmith Pro one or buy 2-3 Armor Work split frame Hi-Capas? Honestly, I can't answer that question, because I've been thinking about it before I was going to do the video. It's like, how do you really do this? Now, I think in the end, it's going to come down to you guys. You have to figure out what you want and what your budget is. Now, what I'm going to try to do is state the facts. Okay, the fact is, for the front, let's focus. The fact is, if you want to run a fiber optic sight that's important to you, like a 2mm or something that's just not an ordinary fiber optic sight, or a longer one, some of them are long, some are short. There's just so many out there that you can choose from. If that's important to you, then yes, Gunsmith Bro is going to be a choice for you. If you care about details, the Gunsmith Bro one has, obviously, it's nicer cuts. It's CNC'd. We have 6061 aluminum with steel, and then you got the casted one. But it's still not that bad. So the top is different. We have a triangle versus these lines right here. Here's the side. This one should be heavier due to being steel, the front and back. Alright, 119 versus 97. So that's a big difference. So fact 1 and 2, for the front pieces, the Gunsmith Bro is heavier, and the front sight, you don't have to do any, hard modding or anything. For the Armor's Work, you're going to have to do some modding, or you're going to have to do some creative thinking. You can probably do it. I don't think it's not doable. Not doable. I'm pretty sure if you got some skills, you can figure out how to get it to work. Alright, fact about the backs. This is where I think Armor's Work made a big mistake. They should have made it. I know people, especially IPSC shooters, rear sights are very important. The front sight, I think you can get away with using the Wii one, Armor's Work, and I don't mind it so much. If you want to change color, guess what? You can change color. That's not a big issue. The fiber front is not that bad either. It glows. It's bright. This is where they messed up. I don't think it was a wise choice, but whatever. That's their choice, and it's so cheap, it's not that bad. Obviously, if you want to run a certain type of Bomar sight or a rear sight, you want to run an AIP fiber optic, you want to run the Steel Infinity one, you want to run whatever, UAC lightweight, you can run it on here. On here, you have to be an expert. I would say you would have to cut this, or you don't have to mill this off actually to do it. Okay, so that's an issue with the Armor's Work. Other than that, they're pretty close in weight. Gunsmith Bro, 42 grams. 43 grams, not including the 2 fake parts, because we should include that. And this is actually just include that. $44.9 grams, so it's almost 45. It's only 3 gram difference. So far the armor's work is lighter because of the front. But here's where the difference comes, obviously, is the frame. Let's get the guide rod out of the way. So you got the guide rod with the buffer, but let's just take that out. This is the Wii. It's not steel, the guide rod. I think the plug is aluminum. This is 45.4, and the Gunsmith Bro is steel plus aluminum, 43. So these two together are lighter than the armor's work by just 2 grams. As for plugs, 3.6, 3.8. Not a big difference there. Frame. I didn't bother taking it apart because in reality they're pretty much similar except for the weight. I just, quite honestly, I don't want to take it apart. I've already taken it apart a lot. Full frame, advanced frame versus standard frame. That's, I'd probably say, where the biggest difference is, minus the Bomar. So if I had to rank it in order of what's different, is lightweight, because this is it's aluminum, 6061 and then 7075. I'm pretty sure, I think, and full frame, and then you got the Bomar, then the fiber optic front sight. But that, I think that's the easiest one to address. These two you cannot. That's where it's different, big time. All right, this is 105. This is like, I know this is close to 100, 150, 160, maybe borderline 200. It's quite heavy, but it's. Can I say the full advanced frame is better than the standard one? Guys, I don't. It's hard to say that. That's why this is a hard video. It really is. In the end, I think you guys just need to, figure out what your budget is and what you want. That's what's going to help you decide. And when Christoph asked me, should I buy the Gunsmith Bro one or should I buy 2-3 armors of work? I can't answer that because everyone's going to be different. It's insane to think that, wow, for this kit, if I bought it, when I remember it was really close to $600, you could buy like 3 or 4 of these guys. You would have 4 mags and 4 Hi-Capas. It's just, that equation is insane to think about. But facts are, front sight works. Any aftermarket works on the Gunsmith Bro. You just have to file them a little. Aftermarket do not work on the armor's work unless you mod the slide itself. Aftermarket rear sights for the Hi-Capa will work on here. You will have to do insanely heavy modding to get any aftermarket to work. Other than that, you're stuck with anything that's the armor work makes, or you have the red dot plate. And blowback, I forgot to mention it. You do need to cut the arm to fit it in here, but that's actually not that hard. And you guys saw in the last video, it actually dropped in. It just wouldn't go. No, it actually clicked all the way in, and this, it was able to rack on the slide. We don't know if it works, but that'll be for our next video down the road. And you have lightweight frame versus a heavier frame, and then it's full frame. It's a full frame. I can't tell you what's better. I honestly cannot tell you what's better. You guys have to come to terms what your money is, how much you like pistols. Is this just a gun for planking in the back? You guys have to make up those decisions and spend your money wisely. I cannot tell you what's better. I can tell you for me, I've already gone through the Wii stage, the Armor's Work stage. Obviously, this is not Armor's Work. It's just a Wii and it's rebranded. Okay, guys, we've already established that. I've already gone through this. I spend big money in my Hi-Capas. I go balls to the walls. to me, I can customize this easy. I can anodize it. I would have to go do research on this and figure out if this is anodized or this is coated. That's something I would have to figure out, and this is not steel, so this would be coated. It's, these are things I think about. I gotta stop talking. This isn't possible. This is actually one of the hardest videos I've done. Alright. You guys choose what you want. Just remember the facts. Front sight, rear sight, blowback unit, but that's actually really easy. I wouldn't even count that because anyone can do that. Just drum, you can hand file it. Full frame, lighter. This is gonna be lighter than the armor's work, and that's it. I hope this helped you guys. I don't think it helped anyone. It's the same thing. Just you guys have to make your decision. If you can find that cheap, like really cheap, you get lucky. It's on a form and it's on a TM Hi-Capa and it's used for like $300. Yeah, $300 for that. I would get that if it's based on the TM's got upgrades. But that's getting lucky and finding on the forum. If you buy a new, that's hard. Alright, take it easy, guys. This one's driving me nuts.